Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. This is Paula. Okay, today with the Epic Tarot we're going to use. I just want to sort of shuffle the cards, get the energy going. Oops, and I just realised that the incense is not connected. So let's just light an incense, shall we? It won't be a minute. I'll just grab a bit of the candlelight here. Take a deep breath, clear the energy. Love to sort of have some incense going when doing a reading. Let's just clear the air. I feel that. Take a nice deep breath. Feel the cleansing. There we are. Now with the Epic Tarot, this deck is a little bit different. The imagery is quite different. The suits are different in lots of ways. Oh, just felt okay straight away. Okay, we got the Griffin, which is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Griffin allows us to move forward. It's like we're rushing. We have got this, I don't know whether we've got this plan yet. We haven't quite strategized what's going to happen in battle. It's a fact of we're just sort of rushing ahead in some way. We've also got the Unicorn of Chalice. Unicorn of Chalices is actually Page. Okay, so we've got this sense of maybe not, it's a youth, maybe a little bit emotional in some way, sort of that childlike energy with feelings, quite able to express who they are as an individual. Okay, oops, we've also got the Four of Books. Four of Books is Four of Wands. So that's a sense of celebrating who you are as an individual, allowing you to really have some stability and some foundations in regards to your passion, your creative energy. You're writing a book and you've got some stability, you've got this passion, this drive that's sort of allowing you to sort of write what you need to write. Okay, we've got card number 4 is Justice. And Justice for me is about a sense of you've done something and now you've got the consequences to that action. So it's a sense of the truth coming out, truth being revealed, to create the balance that you need. It's all about being able to communicate clearly in what you want. Okay, card number 5 is 7 of Swords. So 7 of Swords is about getting your power back, being empowered. Maybe you feel like something's being taken away from you at this time. So let's look at these 5 cards we've drawn out so far. We've got the Griffin of Swords. Okay, so that's your Knight of Swords. Then you've got your Unicorn of Chalices, which is your Page of Cups, Page of Chalices. You've got your Four of Books, which is your Four of Wands. You've got your Justice card, your Justice, and then you've got your 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is this one here is a card that really is talking about being empowered. So I get a feeling of, okay, you need to make some plans before you rush in. Okay, you need to sort of think very carefully before you rush into whatever you're doing at the moment. It's a matter of sort of feeling like you're this youth, and you've got this youthful emotion, so just be careful about your emotions. Maybe sort of try and bring yourself back into alignment if you can. A sense of being creating some foundations in regards to your project, something that's going on for you right now. So it's important to create the foundation for that. Now, don't forget, all your actions have consequences. So think very carefully about what you're doing. And this is about being empowered, being in control of your journey. So let's see what else we've got for the weekend for you to reflect on. Let's see if there's anything else that pops out. Oops, there we go. Got that. Okay, we've got a few cards here. We've got another 4. So that gives us 9 cards in total. So we've got the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is a sense of betrayal. But I feel like there's a sense of just having to be honest with oneself. Just needing to just be honest with what's going on for you. Do not neglect to make your plans, make your suggestions and ideas and things that you need to do. You've got the 6 of Books, which is the same as your 6 of Wands. So you've got a sense of victory, success coming up. 1 of Books is a sense of possibilities, a sense of a spark. There's a spark of an idea in regards to this creative project. I feel like you're going to review what you've been doing. Maybe there's a sense of reviewing it. Now you've got the Phoenix here, the Phoenix of Books. Okay, the Phoenix of Books is the same as the Queen of Wands. So this is going to allow you to nurture your project, nurture what's going on. So I get a sense overall for the weekend that you will be allowing you to really look at what your plan, your strategy is for you to move forward. That's going to be really number 1. It's about looking at what you need to do, making sure your emotions are in alignment with oneself, allowing yourself to have the foundations for your project and your ideas and your plans. Make sure you've got your foundations. So that seems to be quite important. You've got some stability going on. Now, don't forget that all your actions will have consequences of some sort. So it's about making sure that you feel empowered. You're not doing what other people expect of you, but what is right for you as an individual. Making sure that you're not neglecting your true self. You're not betraying who you truly are. Allowing yourself to have some victory, some success is really important. Acknowledge what you've actually achieved. You've struggled, it's actually the victory after a battle. So it's like there may have been some struggles and stuff going on, but now you've got some success and it's all really good. But it's also about reviewing what do you need to do ahead, and it's very important for you to be able to nurture your projects and things that are going on. So overall, I see it's very much about ideas and plans, being able to communicate those clearly, expressing who you are as an individual, and getting your ideas down on paper. I feel like there's a lot of writing and stuff going on. It's definitely about being creative. Maybe could be in an artistic sort of sense. So you could be creating something, manifesting something. A vision board comes to mind, might be important to some of you. So I think that's a really good, quite clear on what you need to maybe focus on, reflect on the weekend. Okay, so let's see. The angel cards. These are the angel reading cards. Part and bought for me. I love these cards. Whoops, here we go. We've got a few popped out. Now, we've got the angel of nature, so it's about spending time some outside. And I'm getting angel of friendship, so I'm getting sort of like picnics, maybe a day in town, or maybe some just spending some time outside with your friends is really important. People of like mind, people that you enjoy time with, people that you have a real affinity with is really important. just spending some quality time. They could be with, with your kids, their friends, just spending some time outside is really, really valuable at the time over the weekend. Hopefully you'll have some sun and you'll have some warmth and you'll have a really beautiful day, and to just really feel like you are able to really achieve what you want, which is really important. Okay, we're just going to do the Preach Teach cards as well. I just feel like there's let's have a good weekend of a bit of reading, a few cards and what's going on. So let's see what the Preach Teacher cards have for us today. I love this deck. This was a deck I actually bought for one of my daughters, and she sort of grew out of them. She's doing other things, teenage stuff now, and so the younger daughter got them for a while. But she's moved on now. She's getting into the teenage years. So I've got them back again now, and I absolutely love them. We've got the butterfly card, which tells us that we're always changing. So I feel like this is a weekend of real going through some changes, some transformations, reviews. Things are really happening. Now I've got skunk. It says, I have respect for others. Okay, it's respecting what other people think and believe. Even if you don't agree with them, I think that's really important for you to, even if you don't agree with them, to actually go, yeah, I accept that's your choice, your belief, and that's A-okay. So this is the thing about you changing because of you respecting what others believe. It's not saying that you agree with them, but it opens your eyes to new possibilities. And here we have the fox, which says, I'm proud to be me. So again, I get that sense of being empowered for what's going on, even though you are going through some changes and things are happening and you're respecting these other their choices and their beliefs. And because of that you become proud of who you are as an individual. I am proud to be me. What a great affirmation for you to be saying for the weekend. I am proud to be me. I love that. Let's see if the Preach Teach cards have any other oops, there we go. It flew, literally flew. Hey, we've got the buffalo. Now, there's times that, yes, you're changing and you respect what others believe and you respect what others think. You're also proud to be who you are. But the buffalo talks about asking for help, okay? Sometimes in life, there are times when we actually need to ask for a little bit of guidance, a little bit of help from others. Whoa, did you see the koala just flew out? And I listened to my feelings. That just flew out of the deck. I mean, that literally jumped. I don't know if anyone actually saw that, but that card, the koala, actually jumped. I listened to my feelings. So again, you've got that sense of, even though you ask for help, there's that sense of you are listening to your gut instinct. You're listening to how your body is feeling. You're trusting in your body. You're scanning it. You're listening to it. You're like, oh my God, this is what I need to be doing, and you're doing that. So that's really important. Oh my God, that was freaky. That just flew out. Did not expect that at all. Okay. This is my partner's deck, and I love this, the definition of the ancients. So I'm just going to very, very quietly just clear the energy off from before. Okay, let's see what the definition of the ancients have to say. Now, this looks at different definition tools and things that have been used over time and allows us to connect with those tools on an assortment of levels. You can go through, choose one card for just to meditate on, to learn about, to gather information. Maybe you could use that tool if you wish to. Okay, we've got numerology, which talks about precision. So that's talking about everything sort of happening as it's meant to. It's everything's happening accurately. Everything is as it is. It's really important for you to look at your own wisdom with the Oracle card. Okay, this is talking about your own wisdom. Okay. Love that. Okay, and then card number 3 looks at palmistry. It's all about how you choose to interpret the messages. Remember, when we read tarot or oracle cards or any other definition tool, everything's open to a personal interpretation. So how do we choose to interpret the message is going to make a difference. So the cards are laying out in front of us. What one reader sees is quite different from what another reader sees, especially when they start using their own interpretation. They start opening up and looking at the colours in the cards. Maybe the colours stand out, like you look at the animal decks and you can see green's quite strong in these animal cards. So with the Creature Teacher, so you're looking at a sense of healing. There's a lot of healing going on. Okay, so that could be something to, when you look at different cards. So that could be an interpretation. Where somebody else might see green as being out in nature. Maybe it's a sense of you being a healer in some way. So how do you choose to interpret the message? Okay, card number 4 is the candle, which is illumination. Candle, illumination. Okay, so illumination is about having some enlightenment. You're having some, the answers are clearly lit for you to see. There's light out of the darkness. There's lots of reasons why illumination could come out for you today. So have a chance to get a candle. Okay, get a candle. Take the candle, light it, close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, nice and slow. And look at the flame. What messages do you get? You can do this with 3 candles. They use that for candle scrying, which is quite cool. I feel that will give you some answers. So that's something to look at. So here we've looked at the Epic Tarot, and we have looked at the Creature Teach cards. We have looked at the Angel Reading cards, and we have looked at the Divination of the Ancients. So if you've got any questions or anything, don't forget to leave them down below. If you're interested, check out my blog. I'll leave the link below. Also, too, you'll find me on Instagram and Twitter with daily tweets or messages, posts. But you'll also find me with the IGTV with daily reads. If you want to sort of have a daily read, don't forget to check out my channel for other information. There could be in regards to learning tarot, also the chakra information. There's also about sound healing, my 5-minute ramblings in regards to bits and pieces, not late night ramblings. So take a peep, and we'll catch up with you later. Thank you for being with HeKate's Crossing. Take care and blessed be.